Hi, I'm Jose Viramontes, owner-manager of the Silo Bar here in West El Paso. The concept here starts off with a craft cocktail bar with much better than bar food. We have some Wagyu beef sliders. We have some Scotch eggs. I don't know if you've never tried any, please come in and try them. We have some steak frite. We offer live music, wine pairings, wine tastings, whiskey classes, vodka pairings. We want to be more of a resource to here on the west side of El Paso than just a watering hole. And we're open to all kinds of clientele, not just, we have some delicious wines here, we have amazing food, but we also have some special deals for happy hour. We have Texas Tuesdays we're just opening up. All Texas items are now half off. Our beers on tap, our bottled beers, canned beers, and our whiskey selection, I think, is some of the best in El Paso. So come check us out, 145 East Sunset Road, Suite A200. Cheers. We want to say thank you so much to the Rotary Club of El Paso for inviting us to be a part of Curbside. Curbside Inside this year, because now as COVID's coming to an end, we really want to invite you to enjoy the silo and what we offer in our service, in our freshly made cocktails, our wine list, our liquor selection, I think is bar none. So please come in, enjoy this time a line-caught swordfish, prosciutto wrapped asparagus, and some potatoes au gratin. So please, pair it with a really beautiful Wairau Sauvignon Blanc. Come and enjoy. Love to see you here. Cheers.
Hey everybody. Mike and Chris back here for El Paso Winefest. Curbside Inside this month. Bringing you down to Silo, down here at the corner of Donovan and Sunset. And Chef Jen is preparing us a wonderful meal here. Grilled swordfish, some prosciutto wrapped asparagus, some potatoes au gratin, and finishing it off with individual creme brulees. So, and then they're pairing it up with...
So we got a lovely Sauvignon Blanc from New Zealand, and I know there's a lot of you that probably think, Marlboro might be a little bit too much on the citrusy, too much grapefruit, but we can talk about this just a little while later. This is actually an interesting one, and I want to see how well it goes with this. The acidity is just screaming in this wine, which I love. I love a good strong backbone to a wine, and I think it's going to probably pair exceptionally well. So I think we'll probably dig in. So start digging in, and
check this out.
I'm going to pick on Mike a little bit right now, but it's
rotten. How much I like.
Gratin rhymes with rotten, and I've always hated the way that's pronounced. So it's in French, it's potatoes au gratin. So just so you know, it sounds so much better that way.
Au gratin?
Au gratin.
Okay.
So, as usual, let's try to get a bite of each of these different parts of this meal in our mouth at the same time with a little bit of wine so that we can actually see how they go together well.
It's really good. Great pairing with the swordfish, guys. Grilled perfectly, loving it.
The swordfish is delicious, first of all, but it's also just, exactly the opposite of the wine. So this is what you call a contrasting pairing. The acidity in the wine complements in a contrasting fashion the non-acidity of the fish, and it's a great way. It's a great way to do things. It goes fantastically.
This isn't your typical New Zealand Sauv Blanc though. You get a lot of grapefruit on the nose, but not on the palate.
I agree. I totally agree. The biggest complaint about Marlboro Sauv Blancs is that it's too much grapefruit. Looking at two people that have opposite opinions on this. I happen to love grapefruit, and I think to myself, when you wake up first thing in the morning and you try to decide what wine am I going to have for breakfast, this is a perfect breakfast wine because you have all that grapefruit. We all love grapefruit in the morning, so You know, for years and years, it was only sparkling. You know, champagne was the only breakfast wine. I think this is a fantastic breakfast wine. I know some of you are probably laughing about breakfast wine, but you know, when you take this thing seriously, you got to go all the way. Now, what I'd like to say about this is that it's not as big on grapefruit as most Marlborough wines are. A little difficult to pronounce. It's Wairau is the river. So what Marlborough's in a huge Wairau is a huge area in the southern island. So there's two islands of New Zealand. This is the South Island. It's the north part of the South Island, but it's a really big area. So as they are progressing in their winemaking down there, and they're doing a fantastic job, they are actually finding parts of each different AVA that is you know, better perhaps than another part. And this is one of them. This is a specific area where they feel, and I believe in them, that they can make a different kind of wine than the normal wine that's made in the region. And I believe that's why the grapefruit isn't coming through as big as it does sometimes. And I do agree with Mike, sometimes it's overwhelming. I mean, it really does feel like you're just, you know, drinking a grapefruit, and the acidity is so high, it just makes it feel that way. This has got a little bit in there, got some pears. I get a little bit of guava in it,
man.
So yeah, I'll
Really
try it with
good.
the asparagus. I'll stop talking about it.
drizzle on this, and
This is a fantastic.
I'll get it with the prosciutto though.
Okay,
Get it with the prosciutto.
fantastic wine. Let's see how they go together.
We missed you guys in July. Everybody had the holiday. We didn't want to muddy things up. So I hope you had a great 4th of July. So we're bringing it back. Now, something different we're doing with this event, we're going curbside and inside. You'll be able to go onto the website, you'll be able to make your reservation and pick it up at curbside like we always have. Or you'll be able to pick a seating time and come in and just like a wine day. Come in, enjoy your meal. They'll be more than happy to serve you here. Everything will be set up. Same package deal, but you'll just get it fresh here at the restaurant. Silo, down here on Doniphan and Sunset. What do you think about
So
that?
it's in the,
prosciutto, huh?
it's the substation. If you know, some people call it the substation. So lots of good things down here, and this is happening too. This is a great place. I think the pairing on the asparagus was actually not what I was expecting, but it went really well. I think it was the saltiness of the prosciutto that went with the citrus of the Sauv Blanc, and it paired just as well, I believe, but for different reasons. And so I'm going to do it one more. But yeah, I mean, it's just excellent pairing.
Balsamic doesn't hurt. You know, normally you don't want to put a vinegar with a wine. It just, the sweetness is great. Accentuates the sweetness in the wine, but not overpowering.
Mike hit it right on the head. I think the sweetness of the balsamic and the fruitiness of the wine just go together excellently. So, how about the potatoes au gratin? Oh, fantastic.
Excellent meal, guys. We really look forward to seeing you down here on August 5th. First Thursday of the month, always. August 5th, come on down, check out. We're looking forward to having the meal here and looking forward to having Silo at our wine festival. We're just a few months away.
Yeah.
Don't forget about it.
It's going to be great.
It's going to be great. Third Saturday in October.
I just want to point out that it's rare to get one wine that goes well with every part of the meal. And I feel that for different reasons, this wine went really well with every single thing on the plate. I think it's a perfect pairing. It's you know, relatively simple wine. It's a wine to drink and to enjoy, not to think about too much. But like the Italians say, all wine is made to go with food, and I believe that this one goes perfectly.
All right. Bon appetit.
Bon appetit.
Wow, we cut off a little early. Melissa's bringing us out the dessert, guys. Creme brulee. One of my wife's favorite desserts.
Mine too. Mine
Don't
too.
know how well it'll go with the wine, but as Chris said,
Let's see. Break it up a little bit. One of my favorite desserts.
got that sugar char on there.
Oh my gosh. Wow.
Great dessert.
It's fantastic. You guys really outdid yourselves. This is really
Excellent
fantastic.
job, Chef Ken. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Again.
I would almost suggest you guys like try to eat in on this one. I know it's a new thing we're doing. You get this cool little piece of slate to eat your dessert off of. I don't think they're going to put that in the to-go box, but this is a great place, and you all should discover it and hang out here and know it. I've always
keep talking.
always had really great experiences here. So come on out, discover this new place, and enjoy. See you soon. I'm gonna get that last bit of caramel. Cheers, man.